Swag star.
They tried to do it like the kid, but they fucking couldn't. Counting up me racks, I'm in the back, lad, I'm fucking buzzing. Better watch it, bitch, you told me that I've got a blushing. Busy's on the block, I've got to watch, so now I'm fucking ducking. Don't be hating on the kid, I know you're mad at me. I seen you on the street, you took a pic like you're a fan of me. Take a pill and go.
So, good morning YouTube, hope you enjoyed the intro. Welcome back to a day in the life of an 18-year-old agency owner who's obviously still figuring it all out on the go, but I'm documenting the whole thing as well. Now, for those of you who are new, I run a content agency helping businesses grow organically through short form content. As I said, I'm documenting the whole journey. So today we are heading out to do a work sesh with one of the guys in the space that I know. Owns an agency as well. It's my first time linking up with him, so that's going to be good. We've got some calls, etc. We're just going to be heading out, getting work done, coming home, getting more work done, everything like that. Yeah, kind of the raw reality of it anyways, going out there, working, consuming caffeine and getting shit done. So we're going to get ready before we head out to go on the train, and then we're going to be heading off to the place that we're going to go and head and work. Now, as always, I like to keep these vlogs raw and authentic and showing you the real journey instead of just showing you W's. There's obviously going to be L's along the way. Now, last vlog I was talking about, getting new clients and testing different outreach. I've been talking about a decision I'm making very, very soon, and that decision has now been put forward. Now, this is a good thing, and I am leaving my part-time job to go all in full-time on my agency. Now, for those of you who didn't know and already thought that, sorry to break it to you, but I have been working a part-time sales job at my uncle's company, out on sales, so it's been a bit relaxed, able to do both things, but I want to take that leap of faith and go for it. So I called him, spoke to him, he's all right with it, ready to say, to support you whenever you need it. So I've got that backing and support and that belief in me. But as soon as I made that decision, one of my clients decides to leave. And any probably normal, same person would be like, right, I can't do that now. One of my clients who's been with me from the start has now dropped off. I can't continue. And with me, I dropped out of college with 0 clients. So this stuff's kind of normal. But I wanted to just tell you guys and keep you all real. As soon as I made the decision to leave my job, a client drops off. But it's happened for a reason. God's made that happen for a reason, because new and better clients are around the corner. So we're going to head out now, and I'll update you guys in a bit.
Yeah. Riding through the city till the tank's empty. Origami full of shine in a worldie's Fendi. I could've parked it off, but my ball's hefty. I need jacket with the specs, man, I'm too blendy. Boy, them on the scoop, they'd love to arrest me. If I see him, it gets dashed quickly. I drive to Pitsy and the Niff gets left back in the city. It's like Benjamin Mendy. Jake's on the knees trying to assemble the debris with the gloves in a frenzy, but they couldn't pin it on me cause it's gone with the wind. I'm feeling shameful when I pray because it's wrong.
Said push on the door. I pulled. We secured these ins for the day.
I take a swig and let the spirits take a prosperous swing. At your jaw, spirits can be a monstrous thing, but I'm raw, can't let them take me, I'm too honest with myself, yeah.
True music has always been built to last. Sometimes it takes a while.
Yeah.
Recognition is seldom fast.
Yeah.
There are many inches in a mile.
So what's good, you lot? Now, I haven't actually booked this room, but I checked the door and it was unlocked, and I just come and sat down here. So we're only gonna be in here until someone kicks us out. We've got it booked for 12 later on, but it's about 9, so if so, we've got to go out in the public. No! POV, you buy a MacBook and then you have to automatically work outside. No, I'm joking. But we're getting some outreach messages sent out Gonna wait for my guy to pull up later, and that's about it really. I did forget to buy a Red Bull, so probably have to go do that later. But yeah, obviously me showing you like the aesthetic side of things, like trying to at least, but the work side of things at the moment is genuinely boring for the viewers. Now it's not boring to me because what I'm doing, every message I send out is one step closer to a new client, a new call. I actually love it. Now, if you don't love what you're already doing, you either need to quit, rethink everything, and then go for something you actually do enjoy doing. Because when things get tough, when times get hard, if you don't really enjoy it, then you're never going to be successful with it. And currently right now, there's a few bad things going on, but it doesn't really matter because I love doing it. But yeah, we're going to send out some outreach messages, which we've been doing all kind of morning, just been sending them straight out to clothing brands. We got a edit a client video. They just done some work on a McLaren, which is sick, a detailer client. Gonna be sorting some stuff out for an editor who outed me not too long ago, some files out, and send them some SOPs of effects and stuff like that we use. Yeah, boring, normal day stuff, no flashy business. Obviously we've got calls and stuff like that. So, enough yap, let's continue on getting some work done.
I'm picture painting DMT trips. With my words it goes bang like some TNT. It's not advice for kids and nieces. Picture painting palacendas.
Also, side rant, if you're a clothing brand or a business, please, for the life, do not get an AI bot unless it's going to be actually able to speak to you. Because if I get a message saying, thank you very much for reaching out, I'll work an hours of this, that, and the other. If you've got any questions, please let me know when I've already asked a question. For business, don't use that stupid AI. If you're going to use AI, make it answer all of your messages. Because if not, no point wasting your bloody money on it. People hate it. People find it irritating. Anyways, I don't usually complain, but I just...
Sometimes it takes a while. Recognition is seldom fast. There are many inches in a mile.
Yeah. I feel like Jack the Ripper walking in the fog. In the East End, black boots, got a killer trot. Couple tickets in my sock. I flew up to Golders Green, walking with a 10-5, pushing by the synagogue. Pulled up to Cricklewood, life was just a little good. Had to ride it back to East. I was in a pickle good. Had to get myself out the trap. I got no pick me up. No especially with the vlogs.
Yes guys, what's good? So, as I said, we may have got kicked out of the room at some point, and we did. Somebody's already put in. But we got 2 hours in there without being interrupted, so we take the win. We've just jumped off a call with one of the guys that I've known in the growth operating space. We've been talking. He actually has a client that needs content, so I'm going to build up a offer for content for coaching clients, explore that, because I think that might be a really good place to be heading down. One of my clients I'm already working with at the moment, who has a shoe cleaning business, is going to be going into the trading and towards the coaching kind of things and sell that business. So we're going to be creating content for that. So I think that might be a possible thing to explore. So we're going to build up an offer for that, let him know, possibly either do a revenue split for when he has clients that need content, or kind of a partnership in that sense. So really exciting things there. We're going to explore that. But right now we're going to get on with another video for a client, a detailing client, and that's McLaren, which is obviously the best type of videos to be editing. And then we got a call with a potential person who reached out to me on Instagram DMs the other day. I put a story up, and he's possibly going to be looking into doing an appointment setting for me. So we're going to jump on call with him and see how that goes. But we're going to get on with that video now, and I'll update you guys after that.
See the way I rust down my spliff. Demons in my past that I'm trying to dismiss. The way she stepped through the bits. Should be illegal with a body like this. That's mad, real talk, hey, your body like that. You don't do gym, it's not a hobby like that. Red lipstick with a yellow sundress, like how you gonna do it? Rock a loddy like that. Force one's not crazy.
What's good, you lot? So it's about 2:30. Eating the first meal of the day. Went to M&S, picked up some food. Dave got some as well. But we're about to head back. I've got another call with another potential appointment setter. But as Dave is new to the vlogs, before I give a little introduction, tell him who he is and what he does.
Camera's sick. Alright, so basically I do SMMA, obviously social media marketing agency. Do 3 things. So that's lead generation, getting customers for businesses, website design, pretty self-explanatory, and social media management. So basically running pages, making sure that businesses have an online presence. So
where can they find you?
They can find me on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, David SMA _. So yeah, bro.
I'll obviously hop the profile up as well. Like, we're about to head back, same workstation. We're gonna see if one of the rooms is available again. If not, we should continue working on where we are. Enjoy that cool. Edited all the videos that we needed to earlier. So what we're gonna be doing is building up that new offer that I spoke about. There you guys, I'll update you guys in a minute.
To my people, I'll be banging out by default. Me, I shoot hoops from half court. You man struggle with a free throw.
Let's give my girlfriend a cool chat. Hello? Yes, and you? Do you want to say something to the vlog? Wait, let me do it again, man. Right, go.
Subscribe.
Wait, I might actually have to ask you again. I actually take it down.
Hello guys. Subscribe to Jym's channel.
Lastly, wait, firstly, I see 10 things move firstly. Succubus want energy and they don't ever want to reimburse me. I was in top stuff with Nathan, had a beauty queen from Mersey. But I got a wife from early, cause most gal walk proud with a lurky. Are you gonna root round with a lurky? Yeah.
So, what's good guys? We're still here. We're gonna be going home soon. Gonna book a taxi, Uber, or Bolt, depending on which one gets here quicker. But Dave is now left, it's just me here. What we're doing is we're building up a few documents. Now, as you guys know, I was on calls with an editor and 2 appointment setters, and they're both really, all of them are really good for and fit for the job. So I'm now sending them over some documents explaining the whole process, the pricing, breakdown of everything, what it looks like working with me, and kind of getting that set in stone to build up a conversation with them and just see if that's something that they'd be interested in, what their thought process is, and then go from there. And then soon we'll be having 2 appointment setters and an editor ready to work, ready to go. So that's brilliant. So we're going to get these documents done now and when I get home, and then we're going to be obviously continuing on with some outreach, some DMs. We've done all the content that we needed to do editing wise for my clients, and just looking really exciting and really promising for next steps of growth. We may need to look at a new outreach method for the way I'm doing it at the moment with Claver Brands, because I'm acting out in a way of looking interested in the business and their product, and then filtering through different type of questions to make it seem like they're more qualifying them, and then obviously you're going to sell them. And there hasn't been too much good engagement with it, so there is a time when you have to realize this is something I have to change. So I'm going to be looking at that tonight, on how to change the way we're outreaching, how the way I'm outreaching, and then obviously sending appointments and the best way to outreach. So we're going to be doing all of those things tonight. But as I said, we're going to book Uber home, and then we're going to continue on with these documents, and then we're going to be doing some research on in the evening, which I'll let you know what that's all about. Enjoy. Arriving in 2 minutes, you know. Reason why I get a taxi instead of getting a train and then a taxi is because that means I get home quicker, don't have to wait for a train or wait for a taxi. So even if it costs me £10 more, I'd much rather that, because then it means I get home quicker to get some more work done. But we are going to be driving soon, so the vlogs are going to go crazy. I'm going to get a couple things to make the vlogs look absolutely insane. I'm going to get like some suction cups to go on the hood inside the car, and get some crazy POVs for you lot. So if you want to stick around for the journey, you may as well click subscribe, because these videos are going to be sick and they're going to be coming out very soon. But we are going to head home now. I've actually just deeped it. Tomorrow I'm going into work to tell them I'm leaving at the end of the month, which is insane. I might even vlog my last day. I think that'd be a good video. But as I said, we're about to head home. We're going to get on with those documents, get on with some outreach, reply to some messages in the car. Enjoy, guys. So many things are happening, so many big things are happening, and I just can't wait. Things are falling into place. My goals I've set myself by the end of the year are all just falling into place, which is sick. So we're having a moment and I've been yapping. Let's get into the taxi. So we're back home now, guys, as you can see. Now, in the taxi, we were sorting out the Telegram channel. So back in the day, I did have a few appointment setters and a few things sorted out on a few channels in Telegram. Now I do have my free Telegram where I drop daily motivation, daily source. So if you would like that one, click the link in the description. It's just a free Telegram where I help you guys. But in the other Telegrams I have, it was to sort out my teams, and I had an appointment set up. But unfortunately, those didn't go to plan. They didn't put me any calls. Gave them accounts and they didn't do anything with these accounts. So you have to live and you have to learn. But we've been rearranging them, deleting a few messages inside, reorganising them to make them better for my new ones. So we were doing that in the taxi, but we also speak to the taxi driver. Now, I do like to talk to the Bolt drivers and the Uber drivers when I'm in them, because a lot of the time they do have a nice story to tell. Back in the day, there was one where I was talking about Bitcoin. This was a few years ago now. He's talking about Solana, and obviously Solana's massive. So I hope he's doing well now. But we were speaking to him, and he didn't think he'd be doing Bolt. He actually went to uni to be a software engineer. But unfortunately, even after doing the degree and passing, he couldn't find a job. And guys, I heard that and I felt scared for other people, because people with the conventional route, they follow it, they go get a job. They go to uni, and yet they can't get a job even after doing a degree. Then they're paying off student debt. And this guy's a Bolt driver. He gets to pick and choose his hours, but then again, he didn't see himself doing this. So guys, all I'd say is, if you're planning to go to uni, do it for the right reasons. Don't just go because you feel like it's something you have to do. Only go if you feel like it's something that helps you get to where you want to be in the future. Anyways, side rant. I'm not the best person to speak to about school. I dropped out. But nonetheless, we're home. We're going to continue on with some work, and then we'll be doing tonight's to-dos. There's a few things to do around the house, workouts, stuff like that. So I'll update you guys in a bit.
Did you hear what I said?
What is it?
So guys, a lot has happened since the last update. We've actually onboarded those 2 appointment setters, 2 editors. We've added them into the work Telegram channel. For the moment it's Telegram, just because there's no kind of contract employee kind of thing. It's purely just, I don't know, young guys making money with each other. So that's why it's on Telegram for the moment. But at some point I'll probably be moving over to Slack once this grows out. But another thing that's been going on is I've been speaking to a trader, one of the guys in my network. I'm also speaking to the guy that I had on call earlier with, and I think there's a new possibility of a new opportunity that I can transition my agency into. Now, I already wanted to go all in on the content agency. So instead of just providing short form, it's also going to be YouTube and YouTube SEO. So that's something I already planned on doing. But then I realized clothing brands, car detailers, they're not similar, right? And they don't really particularly do long form unless they've properly made it and done crazy numbers with it. And then I was thinking, where is the money in today's world? What is something that's been pointed out to me over and over and over again? And it's the coaches. I've been thinking about it a lot myself, about coaching other people, seeing other people do it. I've also been talking with one of my clients, as I said, who's going to be transitioning into their content towards that. And I think that's where I want to go. Now, I'm not going to be here and say I'm transitioning my whole agency because I found a new shiny thing. It's still going to be the exact same thing. It's still going to be my content agency. However, it might be something different. It might be the thing that elevates me through the roof. So we're going to research it. We're going to be doing some videos for some people, and then we're gonna go for one of those clients, see how well it does, see how much we can get paid, see how well it does, and if it is something I want to go into, then I'll transition into that. But if it's not, then I'm going to continue what I'm doing. But I know a good few people in the network, I know a good few people in the space, I know how to research, so we're going to do all of that. But right now we're about to do our workout, and then we're going to get on with those research tasks.
I'm so lucky, I'm so lucky.
So guys, right now we've done our exercises, we finished up. We haven't gone for a shower because we cut it close to a call and then we ran out of time, so we're gonna have a shower after this call. It's with a client, one of my detailing clients. We just have these weekly review calls just to talk through how we're feeling, upcoming videos, everything like that. Shouldn't be terribly long, but I'm gonna film it and let you guys know on how it goes. So I've just got a call. Recently, 2 minutes. How's things been?
So guys, we've jumped off our call with our client. Went really well. Just talking about the next steps for where we're going to be heading for content wise. But also, I love my clients' call. I love my client calls because when you build up a good relationship with your clients, it's like speaking to your mates. And that's what I love about it, is that I get to build up proper personal connection with people who without this business I wouldn't have even known. So that's an amazing part, but it was a good call. Right now we're going to get on with some research tasks, going to be replying back to some messages on Instagram DMs and WhatsApp from our new hires, and then we're going to talk about a few things, because there's a few things that I need to definitely identify and pick at the end of the video. So let's get to it. So guys, it is the evening. It's about 12:01. I can't actually tell. We were just on call with... Hello? Is that a ghost? Or is that my brother? Anyways, we were on call with one of my boys, Imam, talking with one of his mates who's looking to start an agency. So we're just spitballing some ideas, helping him out, everything like that. But we've got the last few tasks done, research-wise. And actually, let me take you in my room so I can properly talk to you guys. Right, so the reason I can't talk is where my desk is in the middle of mine and my brother's room. So it's obviously its own space, but it's right at the top of the stairs. And my parents are actually sleeping. Obviously, I wouldn't usually be talking at this time of night, but I've got to update the vlog. There's no not updating the vlog, so that's why I've come into my room. But as I said, we've got the last final to-dos done. But there's some things I wanted to talk to you about. I talk a lot on this channel about belief and believing in everything you do and believing that everything's going to come true, and sometimes I have that belief. I feel like sometimes my actions don't align with that belief, and as I like to keep these things raw and authentic to you, it's something I have to change. I feel like I catch myself scrolling on social media a bit too much, find myself doing things that I shouldn't be doing, and I need to fray away from that. I need to stop doing that. And I need to realign my whys and realign the belief that I have in myself
to my actions. And now, as I said at the start of this vlog, one of my clients is cancelled. I don't actually have to say it except from cancelled, and it trying to put the worry away, because I've been reading a book about worry, and it has. But I'm not worried that someone's left. I'm worried that I can't get more, and I think that that's a belief that needs to go away. It will happen, but I just need to just get out of it and just know that this client's coming soon. I deserve clients, I deserve clients, I have clients, all of that kind of thing. And I think it's so important that you need to have belief, but also match your actions to your belief, and just not to worry. Things will fall into place as long as you do what you need to do every single day to get there. So there's a bit of an insight of today, but I'm tired. I've done everything I needed to do. We've got some really exciting things coming with new hires, so we're going to keep you updated on what that's going on. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I was speaking to David, and he said that I needed to be more raw on these vlogs, instead of just saying, oh, we're doing work like this, or there's things going on. But I can't say, be raw. And I was actually watching a Cole Buxton film the other day, showing the whole process of their brand, and they were authentic as possible. So I wanted to make sure it's authentic to you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helped you in your belief, your journey, knowing that there's going to be hard times and good times. But if you made it this far, thank you for watching the video. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.